The weight gain isn't the problem. Let's talk about those extra pounds. Not because I'm particularly interested in weight loss, but because I think so many visionary women are fighting a battle that isn't actually about weight at all. Maybe you have noticed your body has changed. The things that used to work don't work anymore. You've tried eating healthier, exercising more, being more disciplined, drinking less alcohol, despite your busy schedule. And yet your body seems to have other plans with you. What fascinates me is that most of us women immediately assume the problem is discipline. And we work even harder, going to the gym more often. But what if we misunderstood the problem entirely? What if the weight isn't actually the problem? What if it is the symptom? Most women think weight gain is eat less plus move more, simple. But your body isn't a calculator. It is an intelligent survival system. And survival always comes before optimization. So your body doesn't wake up in the morning asking, how can I help her fit into her sexy new jeans? No, it asks, how can I keep her safe? That's a very different question. So maybe what's exhausting you isn't one big trauma event. Maybe it's 1,000 tiny things at the same time. You have to run a successful business, or you have a successful career, your family, your clients, all the responsibilities, the constant pressure. You have to prove yourself, the constant decision making, the mental load, you name it. The never-ending feeling that there's always something else that needs your attention. So the challenge is that you can become so used to carrying a lot of stress that you stop noticing you are carrying it. It has become normal. But your body notices, your nervous system notices, your hormones notice, your digestion notice. What happens when your body believes you're under threat? Right? This is where things get interesting. When your body perceives ongoing stress, it shifts into protection mode, survival mode. And that is not the same as a healing mode. It's not the same as a growth mode. It's not the same as the receiving mode. Think about it. If your nervous system believes a tiger is chasing you, it isn't interested in digestion, fertility, recovery, pleasure, creativity, receiving, abundance. No, its only concern is survival. Now, most of us aren't being chased by tigers, right? But many of us are living with a nervous system that behaves as if we are. And that's where problems begin, real problems. So this is why I think focusing only on the weight misses the bigger picture. Because the weight is often just one signal. At the same time, you may notice you're more tired. You are less creative, less patient, less joyful, less connected to yourself. You don't have to think about making love. Your recovery isn't what it used to be. You don't sleep well. Your ability to handle stress isn't what it used to be. Your body is influencing your weight, and it's influencing your entire capacity for life and for running your business or career. So one of the reasons I'm so passionate about this topic is because I have experienced it myself. Years ago, I was running 2 law firms. From the outside, things looked successful. The businesses were growing, clients were coming in, a lot of money. But if I'm honest, I was spending most of my days sitting behind a desk, carrying a huge amount of responsibility and pressure. So I started noticing that my body was changing. I was gaining weight despite paying a lot of attention to what I ate. So I knew what healthy eating looked like. I wasn't living on fast food or something like that. I wasn't doing anything extreme, yet my body seemed to be moving in a different direction. And at that time, I thought the answer was to be more disciplined. But I became curious. Instead of asking, how do I lose weight? I start asking, what is my body trying to tell me? That's when I began tracking my health more closely and started developing what would later become luxury identity engineering, the methodology of Maison Zofran. And what I discovered was fascinating. My cortisol levels were too high. My recovery was poor. My resilience wasn't where I needed to be. My body was spending too much time in survival mode, just protecting me. And when your body is constantly protecting you, it isn't focused on healing. It isn't focused on restoration or receiving. It's just focused on keeping you alive. So that was a huge wake-up call for me, because I realized the real problem wasn't a lack of discipline. It was a lack of support. I needed more capacity. As I started working on my nervous system and my recovery, my resilience, and my overall capacity, the weight removed off naturally. I felt stronger, I felt lighter, I slept better, I had more energy, and perhaps most important, I stopped working against my body, but I was listening to it and I began to start working with it. So as Maison Zofran, we don't see weight gain as a lack of discipline. We see it as information. Your body is trying to tell you something. You need more capacity. So most visionary women I know respond to depleted capacity by pushing harder, adding even more stress to their body. So what they actually need is more support and more capacity. So the next time you're looking in the mirror and you think, well, I gained some weight, ask yourself, what if my body is trying to tell me something? Where do I need to place more attention? So if this resonates with you, this is the next step for you. Apply for a private inquiry with me. Together we will explore where you are now, what your desires are, where you want to go, and whether Maison Zofran is the right next step for you. Thank you for watching and hope to see you next time.